Hey, what's up, everybody? So, today we are going to talk about how to share 7K with others effectively. All right. Um, today is going to be kind of, this is part one of really two or maybe even three parts that I'm going to be doing because there's a lot of things, there's a lot of misinformation out there. Okay. And I want to make sure that we really clear the air so you guys have the best possible start to grow in your business. All right. So, um, the first thing we need to understand is that as a business, at the core of the 7K business is a network marketing model. Okay, and I encourage everybody if you haven't looked at it already, there's a section down below in the Business Builders training that specifically says network marketing, and it goes into like how to do network marketing correctly and things like that, and goes into a lot of the details of the kind of the high level topics that we're going to talk about today. Okay, so definitely go do that after you do how to share 7K with others. Okay, but today we're going to talk about some of the foundational basics that you need to know so you can at least get started now. All right, so the first thing is this is a network marketing company. All right, and network marketing has a couple different names, network marketing, kind of affiliate marketing, MLM, multi-level marketing, things like that. But we call it network marketing, so that's the language I'm going to use, all right? And I actually really like the term network marketing because that's really ultimately what you are trying to do, all right? You don't I'm going to circle back around to this, but I'm going to say it now, okay? You don't just go through your phone list and call every single person from A to Z, okay? And say, hey, do you want to join my team? Hey, do you want to join my team? Hey, do you want to join my team? You don't do that, okay? That you have to worry about building a network first, okay? And I'll just do a quick story with me. So I was told to do that initial model, okay? Just go down your phone list, call people on your list, call all your contacts, etc., and so forth. And I realized something that as I was doing that, like something didn't quite seem right. It just really didn't fit me. Okay. And I realized like a lot of the people in my phone list I haven't talked to in years and, months, years, however long. I did the same thing with my Facebook contacts too. I went and looked, I went down my friends list essentially and was like, oh yeah, I haven't talked to him. I haven't talked to her. Oh, she might be good or he might be good. And then I was like, wait a minute, I haven't talked to any of these people or a lot of these people in years. So my network was in shambles. Okay. That is the main reason why a lot of people start and fail in a network marketing business is because they don't realize that their network sucks. Okay. When you are a network marketer, your primary job is to build a network. And then when you build that network, then you can start marketing to different people, different products, different things, whatever. Okay. So until you really build your network, you are going to have a really hard time sharing 7K with others. So, and again, this is part one. We'll talk about part two with kind of the more like online cold traffic stuff, okay, in the next video. But I want you to think about, if you really care about people and you want to serve as many people as you can, people are going to buy you before they buy what you're selling. Okay. So you have to worry about establishing a relationship first. And then way down the road, you can worry about maybe pitching them a product or an idea. Okay. And I'll give you an example. This is from, I believe it is Expert Secrets with from Russell Brunson. Phenomenal book. I'm going to do videos on that later. But let's say you're at a party, okay? And you are going around talking to everyone at the party. Hey, buy my product. 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 To every single person that you meet. How successful do you think you're going to be in marketing to those people? Zero. Okay. But for some reason, and I don't quite get it, that is how many network marketing companies teach their associates to market to people. Okay. But let's do this. What if you went to that same party, okay? Instead of, saying, "Hey, buy my product, hey, buy my product, hey, buy my product," you said, "Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Did you catch the game last week?" And you started building relationship with these people, okay? And you did that same thing at the next party. You did that same thing at the next party, and you let people get to know you and know that you're not just some like sales crazy psycho, okay? Um, if you do that, you're going to be much more effective because then people are going to have a relationship with you, right? And then they'll be more likely to hear what you have to say. Okay, so you really have to do that first. If there's a bunch of people on your phone and your family, your friends, if there's a lot of people that would do really well with 7K, but you've lost touch with them, focus on building your network back first and getting those relationships back strong to where they need to be. And then, way further on down the line, then you can worry about potentially getting them on your team. So there's my little girl. Hey, Maddie. Bye, Maddie. Okay, so now that I got my assistant out of the room, one good thing I want you to realize with network marketing, when you start building your network, you realize how many people you've lost touch with, and then you have a golden opportunity just to reconnect with people. I'll give you a good example from me. I had a really good friend in high school. Okay, and I'll make up a name for him. I'll just say his name was Max. Okay, so me and Max were really good friends in high school, and then we kind of grew a little bit. We went to the same college, but we went on two different paths. And then I haven't really seen or talked to him in a while because he went to the Air Force. And I know the kind of guy he is, and he would do really good with a thing like 7K. But when I called him or when I texted him or messaged him to get his number so I could talk to him, I just told him that I had this side thing going. And he was like, oh, I guess you want to tell me about it, right? And I was like, man, really? I mean, if we get to it, great. But I miss you, man. I just want to see how you're doing and see how your life is, and then I called him and we talked for 40 minutes, and I didn't mention 7K one time just because, I'm more concerned about my relationship with him than just trying to get something from him. Okay, and and when you treat people like that, and when you what's the word I'm looking for? When you value people over, people themselves over what they can provide you, that is how you're going to get sustainable contacts, sustainable business, and you're going to really be able to see where you need to invest your time with people. Okay, so when you get to know people and you understand how they work and you know what their desires are, then you can say like, hey, why don't you join me on this? And they'll be like, yeah, great. And then people that would never join you in a million years, you kind of know those people too. Okay, and again, it's not to say that you don't like revisit those people. I'll give you another example. There were some people that I've talked to that kind of immediately shut me down. When I talked to them like maybe a month after I started with 7K, and then 5 6 months later I run into them again and say, hey, you still doing that thing, that marketing thing, or that gold thing or whatever? And I'm like, yeah, I'm doing great with it. It's pretty cool. If you're still interested, I can still give you some more information. They're like, yeah, go ahead and let me know. So it's the creation of the network and creation of the relationship, and from the place of the relationship, then you can navigate the waters of how to share 7K with them. All right. So I wanted to get that out of the way first. You have to build your network first, and then you can worry about pitching any of your ideas. Okay. So that's that. But now, okay, what I do want you to do is figure out from your phone, okay, from your phone list or from your friends that you know, who would be good people that, for one, you would want to work a business with, for two, who might just be interested in silver and gold, for three, who you could spend a lot of time with and strategize with, and is not gonna, screw anybody over. who are the people that are really interested in securing their financial future, on doing their own thing, forging their own way in life? Who do you know that fits that criteria? Then, and only then, okay, would you call them directly and be like, hey, look, I got this thing going. I just started and I think it's going to be big. We'll send you some information. Okay. So only you really have to weed those out first and see who would be a serious, I hate to call them a prospect because that's not really what I'm getting at. Who would be a person that you know already that would be a good business partner? And then you would call them directly. Okay. Everyone else, worry about them later. Okay. Worry about facilitating the relationship with them first. Worry about getting to know as many people as you can. Get out there in the world, be part of groups and clubs and kids' soccer games, anywhere you can facilitate a relationship. Worry about that part first. And then, depending on how that relationship goes, you can talk to them more about it. I know just a quick example about how you don't open up with, you know, how should I say this? You can make a relationship quickly. That can happen. I was getting my oil changed one time, and there was this older lady kind of next to me, and I don't know. I just like to talk to people. That's one thing. So I struck up a conversation with her. She started talking to the guy next to her, talking to me, and we all just kind of started chatting. And then I told her about what I was doing on the side with silver and gold, and said okay, and blah blah blah. And she said, "Oh, okay, cool, yeah, I'll check it out." And I don't know if she ever did or not, but that was that. Okay. So she accepted that invitation because I facilitated a relationship. I didn't just go up to her and say, like, you want to make some extra money? You can't, you have to worry about the relationship first. Okay. And then once you have the relationship going, then you can decide how you want to approach that person. Okay. So, um, if you have any questions, okay, if any of that is not clear or you just want to learn more about it, talk to me, talk to your upline. I plan on having all of my downline, which should be your upline. I plan on having all of them kind of trained in this same mindset because we're really looking for quality people, and we're looking for people that we can help and that we can enhance their lives. We're not looking for people just to give us money. Okay. Part of Kingdom Gold, I have a saying and I say, we don't go for green, we go for gold. And gold is when we are enhancing people's lives, we are making things better for them, we're doing what's best for other people, not for us. And that is gold, okay? And I 100% guarantee you, when you work your business like that, then your business is really going to grow sustainably, okay? And you're going to be at this for life, and this is going to be a lifetime supply of income for you, however big or however small. When you do it right and you do it correctly, then you're really going to see some progress in your business. Okay. So that's kind of the end of part one. Part two is going to be more about the online piece, the cold traffic piece, things like that. And again, a lot of those other details are going to be in further training modules, but we're going to hit the highlights for 7K. I'll see you on the next video.